Heady ambitions here, ahead of a game of massive consequence. The objectives are clear. To miss out on them would be unthinkable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to...
And the shot! Saliba gets it clear. Delivers the ball, and the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Conte. Oh, it's Dembele. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's on it, can he get away? Decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's in a great position here. No joy this time. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Takes a shot! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Hernandez. France, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, it's Dembele. Good ball, good take. Hernandez. And here's Dembele. Doué. Shot could be on. Great challenge, time to perfection.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Mbappe is behind this one. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. Mbappe! Well, now it's a red chance for a shot! That is Conte. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. He shifted it to the flank. Can he get on the end of this? Upamecano kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And this is Dembele. Ambitious ball here. Great vision. It's Dembele! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Conte. Now it's Mbappe. That's an imaginative pass. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it.
Mbappe! Goal! France! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
L'équipe de France, après 31 minutes de jeu, le numéro 4.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
And this is Dembele.
Honduras definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Nicely weighted ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
France really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Makalele did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's all alone. And that was very necessary. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And here's Dembele, it's Dembele! And a neat finish! And they're threatening to fly away here! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And he's there to belt it away.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's intervened well there. Conte. And he was quick to react. Tries to pass it through. Koundé, and the referee has signalled for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
France sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. Back on the way then. Knocks it into space. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now, can they get him away? He's onside! Makalele, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Mbappe. Conte, and he's picked out the run. Dembele! Dembele!
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Dembele! That's a lovely pass. Kante has created 1 goal already. He's picked his way through. Space for him to turn and look. Goes for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Honduras with the corner, they're first. Cleared away. France have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. He's beaten the last man. Oh, he's having a go! Another big chance that gets away.
France really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. And he's got the beating of his man. It's Dembele! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
A case now of complete control. And they win it back again. Makaleli. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Doué. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mbappe, and the shot! And he's stuck it away! They are playing them off the park! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
France are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Changement en cours.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings. Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, super ball! Tries a shot! And it's in! And he is just ripping it up!
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Attention, changement.
Honduras making further changes here, and in quick succession. France are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's having a pop! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Honduras are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Played into space, and that was asking for too much. Not the most accurate pass. Doué. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Oh, it's Dembele. Engages and forces him off the ball. A probing pass. Oh, good-looking ball. Mbappe on 2 now and looking for 3. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, Red, nice interception. And that's really well manoeuvred. Out towards the flank. Now it's Mbappe, and he is dashing away.
Temps additionnel.
Now it's Fofana. Picked out brilliant. Dembele! Oh, almost a sixth. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Fofana has it in a wide position. Looking for options for movement. Doué. Now that looks a decent ball. Now this could be a chance. Well, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? France have themselves a chance from the spot. This further to improve their cause. And he's denied. And that is the last of it. France can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
France really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Je vous demanderai de bien vouloir déposer vos détritus
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict... And the finish! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Inter Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Now it's Thuram. And no, that was never going to make it. Pulisic is in a really good position out wide. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And he is deftly away. Oh, just the keeper now. Van Basten! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Van Basten. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get it through? Good challenge, excellent challenge. Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Modric. Now it's Pulisic. Thuram. Well, they've got it again. And here's Pulisic. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Quickly taken. Well, that has not gone well. Quarter of an hour played. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Van Basten. He's in a great position here. Thuram showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Played into space. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Gabbia. Ribery in acres of space out wide. Salamanca's. Oh, shooting chance! And we have our very first corner. Ribery goes short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, good-looking ball. Great vision.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Thuram. It's a searching pass. That's a nicely shaped ball. It's Van Basten! And that's a good finish. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Now it's Pulisic. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao with the cross. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Thuram. Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. He's had it taken off him. Delivered low. Rabiot. Modric. Rafael Leao. Nkunku. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is De Bruyne. He's got away. Brilliantly cut out. Modric. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Looking to play him in, and he welcomes it in, and he's managed... Shoots! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Totti. Tries to play it through. Oh, that is a good ball to... Nkunku! Quick to recover this. That's put paid to the danger. Rabiot. He's had a shot! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Mosso with the clearance. And for the first half, that is that. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Inter absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Inter Milan producing a nigh-on perfect 45 minutes. It's 3-0. So we're off again. Showing great feet there. Knocks it into space. Now it's Totti. Looking for options for movement. The ball has bounced loose now. Modric. Rafael Leao. And they win it back again. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, played right into his path. And he shoots! And a neat finish! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Inter Milan are having a ball here. And the shot! It's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And yes, it's him again. Inter Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Can he finish? It's a goal! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Gol per il Milan. Ha segnato al 55esimo minuto. Numero 18.
Milan get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. Quality ball. Tries to pass it through. And this is De Bruyne. De Bruyne was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Zanetti, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And the shot! Oh, he's done it!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Ribéry, distributed tidily. And this is Ribéry, ball comes in.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. Nicely aimed pass. Van Basten. Dink through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Pulisic. Rafael Leao. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Cleared without hesitation. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's a sharp little ball here. Tomori. And he thumps it clear. Inter Milan have it back and can go again. Now it's Nkunku. Emoso does really well to win the ball there. That's destined for the flank. And that is well cleared. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And now they can clear their lines. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Good ball, good take. Hangs one in. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Nkunku is onto this. Well, that looks a decent ball. Short changes him with that pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Spread it left, and he's picked it up out wide. He has found the way through. Delivered in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Now it's Thuram. Ribéry tries a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. So, third corner of the game. Ribéry with the short one. And it's made its way to him. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that is a little undercooked. And this is Ribéry. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Inter Milan really could have done without this. Drama over the penalty spot. And that's one back! Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Can he get on the end of this?
Il quarto uomo indica 6 minuti di
Barella.
recupero.
Not the most accurate pass. Threads one in. Oh, well measured. Nice interception, well timed. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Ribéry. Knocks it into space, and that could set him on his way. It's a pretty loose pass. And reclaimed it in a trice. Van Basten. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And time is up. Inter Milan can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo a guardare il maxi schermo per alcune indicazioni da parte delle forze dell'ordine.